Let's take a closer look at orders in the Core4. An order is a record that can be used to provide a quote to a customer or can be used as a work order for a customer request or appointment. The Orders tab will look like this. Let's begin by creating a new order. Select the New Record button in the Status toolbar. To assign a customer, begin typing into the field and a contact search window will open. The billing address will populate here. Let's specify a shipping address, which may be different from the billing address. Next, let's give this order a title and description. You may adjust the order date or add a PO number if needed. Stages are set up in the Core Preferences area. Classes are also set up in the Core Preferences. The status of the order cannot be modified. This field will reflect pending or signed depending on signature input. To assign a sales rep, start typing a name and a contact search window will open. Now we can add line items to the order. You may click into the field, or you may select this New Line Item button. I'll add a quantity of 20. You may adjust the unit price if needed. The taxable checkbox for each line specifies if the item is taxable. Let's add a few more line items. You may delete any line item from the order with the red X button. To navigate to a specific item record, select this blue arrow button. Below, you may specify the tax rate to apply to the order. Taxes are set up in the Core Preferences. Here we have the subtotal, tax amount, and grand total for the order. You have the option to add a memo for the order here. Next, we have the More Info tab. This tab also contains the title and order number. Here you may link an opportunity or estimate to the order. The Created and Modified by Date and timestamps will display when the order was created and who it was modified by. The Technician Info area is where we can specify the work order appointment information. Select the name field to add a technician. A technician can be any core user as specified in the user settings of the Core Preferences. The phone number will be filled based on the user's contact information. Now let's add a start and end date and time for the technician's appointment. The Notes field allows a technician to enter optional notes about the work order via iPad. Then we have our action items to the left. You may duplicate the order in a new record by selecting this Duplicate button. All relevant information is carried over into the new record. Let's go back to the original order. And to create a new invoice from the order, select the Create Invoice button. All relevant information will be carried over into the new invoice record. To send the order as an email, select this Send as Email button. The order is attached to the email as a PDF. Select this icon to preview the PDF. To email this work order to a technician, select this Send to Technician button. This will generate an email from your default mail client and attach a FileMaker Pro snapshot link to the order. As you can see, all the subject and work order information is populated. Now I'll send this to our technician. Let's open the iPad now so we can see how a technician will handle orders on site. Here is the technician's work order received on an iPad. Select the attached file and open in FileMaker Go. Let's enter the technician's login credentials. Here we have an option to get a map of the job location. If you select Get Map, that will open the address in Google Maps. The technician can add additional line items or even edit the description of work if needed. An order in the Core4 is automatically updated for the dispatcher when modified by a technician's iPad. Let's add some technician notes here. When the order is complete, the technician may obtain signatures to verify. Select the Sign Here button and then Signature. Now let's get the customer's signature. Date and timestamps will be added to the signatures. Select the Email Receipt button to compose an email to the customer with a PDF version of the receipt attached. This is just a brief overview of the many features and possibilities of the Core4. For more information on what the Core can do for you, please visit core4crm.com, review the videos and documentation, and try a demo. Please contact us via email, phone, or browser forum if you have any additional questions.